you've ever had the experience of achieving something that you've always wanted and then afterwards thinking to yourself, is this all there is? It's one of the worst feelings in the worst. It's almost worse than failing, because when you fail, at least you know, hey, I can still find a way to make it happen. But when you succeed and you're not happy, you're not fulfilled, then you got a real problem.
Because success without fulfillment is failure. And there are also patterns that make people frustrated, overwhelmed, depressed, sad, lonely, cause them to be struggling financially, struggling with their body. And those patterns, they're not because there's something wrong with somebody, it's because of a pattern that we're doing. We've been trying to be the way we think we'd have to be in order to get that love, respect, appreciation, whatever it is we've been after at some unconscious level. And the problem is most of us are trying to be something we're not. And it isn't so much about change, about changing yourself. The change happens when you be yourself. In basically developing the one thing that all people have in common who succeed, they're leaders. It doesn't always mean somebody follows you. A leader is somebody who lives life on their terms, that you will never settle for less than you can be. It's not what we get that makes us happy, it's who we become. How we live our life, who we are as a person. People can take away all the things, but who you become, no one can take away. But most of us are running patterns over and over again, and we want to free that up. To free it up, we got to break the pattern. If you want to know what's really you, where you're going to be alive is when it's really you. And you may think you know who you are because you've been living a certain way, but I'll tell you how you'll know. You'll feel euphoric, you'll feel strong, you'll feel unlimited, you'll feel free.
Either way, your decisions control your destiny. And if you don't choose, that's a choice as well.
First mandate to leadership is see it as it is, but not worse than it is. See as it really is, but don't make it worse than it is so you have an excuse not to try. What takes guts is to put yourself on the line. What takes guts is to say, I'm going to make this work. What takes guts is to say, I'm going to believe, knowing I could be disappointed or devastated. Step 2 is you got to see it better than it is and set that as your standard. A standard is something you don't go for. It's not a goal. It's something you live, breathe, and find a way to get to no matter what. If there isn't a way, a leader makes the way.